How about a 1949 Jeep Willys Jeepster? Normal wear and tear with the Pittsburgh Steeler yellow and black paint scheme. Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. We are back at Copart, and as usual, I want to thank the staff at Copart, the friendly staff, for letting me get some footage in here. The 49 Jeep Willys wasn't checked in yet, so I had to cut that one short, but when that's checked in and that's on the lot, we're going to take a closer look at that one. Very interesting. Looks fun, very fun. Another one I've been looking at, and I'm going to try and find here on the lot, is another classic, as old as I am. So it's good to see that it's still around. We're going to take a closer look. Let me find it first. And here it is, buried back in the rows. Doesn't look like much now, but I love these things. Pumped out about when I was born. 1971 Porsche 914 black. I love these things. Flip up headlights. Cute little wheels. Yeah, it's rough, but a lot of these are going to be rough if they're sitting in here. That one's had a little bit of Bondo work, I would say. I'm glad that they have the plastic wrap up over top with the broken glass in the top failing. No top at all, really. Ah, look at that. If you have imagination, guys, these things, so much fun. A little bit of the bubbling surface rust. It's hard to get in there and see what other issues there are. But I always love this body style. Everything would have to be restored, but you got a key there. And the loss type is normal wear and tear. Lots of fun vehicles here today. I love roaming the yard, seeing what came in. Cars are turned over quickly, guys. They sell hundreds of cars each week, and there's a lot of fun stuff to be found. Let's see what else we can dig up. I normally stay away from these, but it's a good looking car, and if you can get them cheap, it's worth looking at. But this one's really torn up, and as you can see, took a hard hit right in the corner there. When they take a hard hit in the corner, guys, what you want to look for is buckling of the roof, because that can't be fixed. The quarter panels can be cut out and the frames can be stretched back out again, depending on where the hit is. All right, moving right along. There's a big Bosch battery in there. Shame. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Volkswagen. I probably never really reviewed one on the channel, but I love this color. A light hit up here, and then something fell and scraped across the hood. So, although structural damage is minimal, You have this topical damage like hood, fender seems okay, bumper for sure, headlight seems okay. Just a couple pieces and parts up front here. Yeah, losses front end. But look at this color, guys. When the sun pops back, there it is. Metallic orange with, that has silver, yellow, gold, orange metal flake. Really sharp. You correct that paint, put a coating on there. Can you imagine how, look how that stands out compared to the vehicles next to it. You correct that properly, put a coating on it. That would look amazing. Let's see what the inside of these look like. Well, there's pieces and parts from a different vehicle, so let's skip the back. Bits and pieces inside the vehicle like this, mostly that happens from the towing companies when they're called out to recover these vehicles during a crash. Not a lot of time to get these off the road. The police officers are in a hurry to open the road, and that's very understandable. So cleanup is quick, it's swift, and sometimes the spare parts unfortunately end up in the interior, tearing up the interior. It's a shame, but you know, this Jetta's nice. I'll show you the interior real quick. This is nothing I would ever bid on because I just do not like Volkswagens. But this is sharp. This really stands out. Interior's a little dirty, but it's okay. Let's hop on the other side, see if it has power. Okay, we want to be careful that we're not going up against the vehicle next to us. It does have power, 85,600 miles. Does have the key. Starts up, no problems here. Engine is running, yes, I know. The door's open, I know. Airbag. It's not happy at all, but everything is working. You fix the topical damage on there, you'd be okay, if you like Volkswagens. There is a gorgeous Cadillac, here it is, that I passed earlier. I want to stop and look. I think it's XTS that has the 3.6 liter in it. Very comfortable and a bit sporty for a luxury car. Let's see what's wrong with this one. I don't see anything normal wear and tear for damage. It is a 2018. We'll check the mileage later. Has a couple dings here and there. Sharp looking car. I don't see any damage over there. Right here in the corner. I can respray that quickly. Ding right there. PDR takes care of all of that, guys. I hope this one has power. Nice. Nice interior. A little bit worn over here. It's no problem. That can be restored. It's not crazy dirty. Headlights are cracked and need to be restored, oxidized. Driver's side. Just dirty. Just some body oils and stuff. And the steering wheel, caked with muck. Does have power. And we're going to shut that right off. Somebody must have taken the converter off of that. But has power and everything seems to work. Just need to get the converter and the muffler back on again. Well, I'll keep an eye on it. Let's check under the hood. There's that 3.6 liter V6. Not much to see because of all the plastic trim up there, but excuse the sniffing, there's a lot of pollen out here today. Rain stopped after 3 or 4 straight days, and then the wind kicks up and throws all that pollen around, and I am suffering. Anybody else out there suffering from allergies right now? Let me know in the comment section. I'm with you. It looks like a newer battery. I don't know. What you want to do is you want to come inside here, guys. Look up to the left. So 155,000 miles was when it was next due. So somebody was taking care of it at a dealership. Good sign. I'll keep an eye on it, guys. I know we walked around this one before. It says normal wear and tear, but this didn't sell during the last auction. This is a 4700 Series International. I am looking for a flatbed version of this, but I wanted to kind of show this to you guys. So this is just a wheel lift. You get either the 2 front or the 2 rear tires lifted using the hydraulics. One of these will lower and lift. One of these will extend it out. You can loosen those and they'll come out on each side. And then these bars will slide in, lock the wheel in so you can lift it up. Some more of those will lift the boom and then operate the winches. So you can lift that, pull cars out of ditches, and then tow them away as well. Really neat unit, but the problem with this, guys, is if you have all-wheel drives or 4-wheel drives, you can't lift them up and tow them with wheels spinning on the ground and the vehicle not running. So a flatbed is the way to go, and they do have versions of this in flatbed, but these still can make you a lot of money. It's not bad looking. It has some damage here and there. I had a few of these with a business that I owned about 15-20 years ago. This has the Spicer 6-speed transmission, I believe. And you're going to have your handbrake. You're going to have your 211,000 miles on it is absolutely nothing. I think we had 400,000 or 500,000, and the goal is to get 1 million miles with service and maintenance. Yes, they do work hard, but they're driven carefully. They were the ones that I owned, and yeah, you can get almost 1 million miles. The trucking company I had, I myself logged a little over 1 million miles on the 3 trucks that I had. I had a Volvo White, I had an International 4700 series, and I also had a Peterbilt twin screw flatbed. And they were all large trucks and piled the mileage on. It can pile up quickly, but these are great trucks. You can make money with these. I want a flatbed version of this to haul auction cars. So if one ever pops up here, I will show it to you, and I will definitely be bidding on it as well. Here's also a 760i. This one's been sitting here for quite some time. It does have the matte paint. This isn't a wrap, this is actual paint job. The windows are all blacked out, and it is locked up, unknown. So I'm gonna guess theft, but I can't get in because it's bricked. Can't get in it, so I can't show it to you, but I would love to show you the beaver tooth here if I can ever get it open. And I believe that is going to do it for this video. I got probably 2 or 3 videos worth out of this visit. I would love to thank the staff here at Copart for letting me show you guys some of the cool cars that are in here. We'll be back soon, and I'll be catching you guys in the next video.